Well, Ryan, first start last week at Hawaii, of all places, as far away probably from your family as you could possibly get. But in your eyes, how did it go? Did it go as well as you had hoped? Even better? Just talk to me about that.
It went pretty well, I thought. There are a few mistakes that I take on my responsibility. We can't all be perfect, but for the most part, I thought it went well. Being a freshman, you have no excuses. You got to come out and just play like everyone else, be a part of the team, help the team win, and I thought I did as well as I could.
Right. Were you nervous? I mean, you knew going into the game you were going to start, so it wasn't like, 10 minutes before kickoff they said, hey, you're in there. So what was it like during the week getting ready for this and knowing you were going to be the guy? Were you nervous? Was it exciting? A little bit of both? What was that like for you?
So during the week, it was kind of like I was almost excited, like when I heard it, and I was like, this is the time for me to finally shine, for me to prove that like I'm ready to go. I can do this and help my teammates win. And being a freshman and everything, getting your first start, it's always nerve-wracking and everything, but just got to do and go out there and perform well. So.
Right. It sounded like they were getting you ready to play maybe earlier this season, but you had a little bit of a knee injury. So when that happened, was that discouraging? I mean, I'm sure it was discouraging, but did you think, oh, man, that maybe went my chance to play this year because they probably, they don't want to burn a red shirt and stuff. Did you think early on that after you dinged that knee that maybe you wouldn't get that chance to play this season?
I actually did have that thought. When I heard it, I was pretty upset. It was a couple days before the game. I knew I was in that starting role at guard, and just playing tackle all year and then going to guard, it was kind of like, okay, here we go, get another shot at another position, show them what I have, and get that starting role. Then getting hurt was kind of like, okay, like this sucks, and but you got to kind of get through that. Red shirt or not, you got to do what's best for the team. If coach pulls it, you're playing, and so that's what happened to me, and I hope to keep playing the rest of the season.
Sure.
So.
Now, was that before the first game you hurt the knee, or was it when did you hurt the knee originally?
Florida Atlantic.
Oh, before the Florida Atlantic game, you were looking to play guard.
Yeah,
now,
I was going to
play guard. Now, when you were in high school, were you a guard or tackle, or did you do a little bit of both?
I was just guard.
Just a guard.
I was recruited as a guard, played guard in high school, so it's kind of a change right as I got here. They're short on tackles, so I'm like, hey, I'll play tackle until they need me somewhere else, and guard showed up, and so I went to guard. Now I'm at tackle. So.
How hard of a transition was that for you? I mean, I know, is it a big deal? I mean, I know every part of the offensive line is important, but was that a hard move for you to make?
For me, not really, since I have experience at guard. I'm able to kind of play both ways. Tackle, I'm versatile.
Right.
So basically, not too much of a hard change.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure you'll play wherever the coaches would want you to or you're needed. Would you say you're more comfortable at guard because you've just played it more, or are you starting to get the feel of this tackle stuff pretty good? I'm
starting to get the feel of tackle pretty well.
Yeah?
From everything that I've gone through all year, gone through fall camp at tackle, all summer at tackle. I mean, going back to guard was actually a little bit of a change. I was like, oh, this is different, but tackle has been great so far, so just...
You think a game, I mean, obviously there's room for improvement. You're not going to have it all figured out after one game, but after getting that first game under your belt and knowing what you can work on and what you can improve, how confident are you moving forward that whether you're playing tackle or guard, I guess, that you can help this team out the rest of the season?
I'm very confident. I'm going to do the best I can all the time, go 100%, never take a play off. So if I do that, know my plays, know what I have to do, know the people across from me, I think I'll be fine.